So I've had the Honor Magic V3 for roughly 2 weeks now, and I'm gonna be telling you today the things I like and the things I don't like about it. First thing, let's talk about the build quality of the device. You have a stainless steel hinge and a aluminum frame with a 120 Hz 7.92 AMOLED display with a 6.5, I'd say 6.5 inch cover screen, which is way better than the Z Fold 6, the Samsung Z Fold 6 cover screen, which was a bit narrow. This is kind of like a normal phone, like the S25, but not really if you take the aspect ratio into consideration. But yeah, first thing, let's talk about the cameras. The cameras are pretty great, I'm not gonna lie, especially for a foldable. This was one of the best, thinnest foldable in 2024. As y'all can see, it's 9.2 millimeters closed, which is, here's for reference, the S25 Ultra. They're almost the same width. I forgot. Give me. Alright. So yeah. And this has I think a 12 megapixel front facing camera on the inner display and I don't know, 24 megapixel. I'm not sure, guys. But but all I know is the back camera's 50 megapixel periscope lens. I think a 48 megapixel and then another 50, if I'm sure. But yeah. Anyways, this phone is cool for watching content, like let's say like Netflix, you can watch, but you're not really taking advantage of, I'm not gonna, let's just say on YouTube so I don't get copyrighted. So let's look at one of my videos on both the S25 Ultra and the Honor Magic V3 on the inner display. Here we go. This is pissing me off already. Alright, as y'all can see, this is my video.
On your PS4 Pro.
You're not really getting the full experience. You're still limited by somehow. There's like barely any difference. This is slightly taller, but it's not really. I don't see any practical use for watching content compared to a normal device, a normal slap phone. But the only thing I like about this is that you can game. Let's just boot up Hello Neighbor. You'll take advantage of the kind of the full screen, but as y'all can see, it's very stretched out in a way, which is, I don't know how to explain it. It's like kind of 4:3 aspect ratio, especially here. It doesn't do just, I don't think this can play on that way, but it's either this or this. You can't play on a portrait way, which is kind of a bummer, but you can play Fortnite. If you're a gamer, then sure, this is a good phone. But now let's talk about the things I don't like. First of all, the battery. The battery life on this is, you're getting 4 hours, 3 hours, as y'all can see here. 5 hours apparently, but it's estimated, not really. And the second thing is, has to be the software. The software isn't great. It looks like a copy iOS. Let's take an iPhone for a reference. As y'all can see, you can't practically tell a difference, especially with the icons. Here's a 17 Pro Max, side by side. As y'all can see, it's pretty similar, especially on the control center. You can't really tell a difference, unless if you pressing on that doesn't do the Apple animation. But overall, I do not like it. There's no creativity, and the Samsung has a better software experience in my opinion. Some of you Honor fans might come at me saying, "Oh, this guy's bullshitting," or "This guy's glazing." No, I'm not. This is just my personal opinion. You take the information as how you want it to. That's all. But yeah, and unfortunately, I'm gonna be selling this phone as I do not find any use to it. I already have an iPad Pro M4, which does everything perfectly fine with me, and the battery life is doing pretty great compared to this, for sure. This has a 10,000 milliamp hour battery. This has a 5,150 milliamp hour battery, and it's a carbon silicon battery, the 3rd gen. So, if I'm correct. But yeah. My message to Honor is please make up your own ideas instead of taking Apple's design and kind of changing it up a bit. But it's pretty obvious that this is like an Apple animation liquid glass effect. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Alright y'all, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.